lights, camera action. Living in a dream, now my music they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You could see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Felt like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it for life. And I'll be magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me?
All right, Coach, thank you. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Carolina Panthers. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
They'll run on first down. McGraw. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Big stop, D. Big stop.
Second down, Murray sets to throw. It's Waring the tight end with it. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. And just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
He's crossing. He's checking.
They'll try the left side. McGraw. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings the 2nd and goal at the 34-yard line.
Here we go. 44 is the mic. 44 is Mike. Check, check. Bring it. Bring it. Check it out.
On play action, it's Murray. He's going to look deep for more. This is caught at the 20. A big play there for the Panthers. 45 yards.
Well, things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Murray's going to keep this himself on the RPO. They go quickly here out to Moore. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
Third and 4.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's third down.
Hey, 58 is the mic. Go 58 is the mic. Hey, check. 58 is the mic.
From the gun on third down, Murray. And that will be caught by Moore. He's got a Panthers touchdown. David Moore, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers take it right down and score on the opening drive. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
53, Mike, 53. Switch up. He's coming. We got double up. 6-6, pull it high.
Taylor. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Six guys.
At the 36-yard line.
Watch twist. Watch the safety creep.
On 2nd down now. It's Taylor, and they will only muster a yard.
Inside zone.
Here to the 38.
At the 38-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Ready. 58, Mike. Watch twist. Right. 58, Mike. Watch one.
X3, 218, chop. Hey, team 6. Get it.
From the gun on third down, Lawrence. And this one complete to Smith.
Ready.
It's a pickup of 6.
Let's go.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
The 47-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
General West.
58 to Mike. Get ready.
The ball. 5.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Complete. Smith has it. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Gator. Let's get that ball here. Let's get that ball right here. Check 4, check 4. Check. Look at me. Zipper. Let's go.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
First down.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Ready.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
4 down. Check.
Hey, Alpha.
55, my guy, 55. Watch the screen. Pass.
And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as this first quarter. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
High 7.
Strip that ball. Mike 55. Hey, eat. Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
Hey, Foxtrot. Snap.
To throw again, Lawrence. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
And here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
Bravo.
55. Watch the slap.
Operating from the gun, Lawrence. This is caught. It's Cooks. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 27-yard line.
Watch the whip.
First down, Buccaneers.
Hey, echo.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Panthers 7, Buccaneers nothing.
Set, ready. 60 outlaw.
That's what I do.
Leo.
Throwing on first down, Lawrence. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. There he goes, right side. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Don't pull this way.
Check, pilot, 64, read. Ready.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
To throw on third down, Lawrence. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Vincent Smith, his second touchdown on the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Well, with that touchdown pass, I'm going to bring up a point from earlier in the year. Some of the fans were saying, when do we turn to the rookie? Well, he's looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, I love the fact that the fans are bringing that up because I'm not the head coach. Okay, so he's got to deal with it. But I think it's a legitimate question. With the way their season is going, I think now is the time to turn the page and let him get some starts before this season is over.
So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting for. Is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Draft. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to go draft, but pride's better, right?
You know something? You're right, because that's part of it, but that's two different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position, where are we going to be and what do we need to get? And then the players and the coaching staff right now, pride. Can they win some games and feel better about themselves despite the fact they have no shot at the playoffs?
Watch it. Safety's creeping. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
On second down, McGraw. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
Brings up 3rd and
2 minutes gone by, second quarter. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Murray going to try to throw on third down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. A big play there for Carolina. 54 yards.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll try the left side. McGraw. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
What you got, Heavy? Let's go. Give me some. Here we go. Watch the edge. Watch twin.
On second down now, McGraw. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. On 3rd down, McGraw. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So So let's see what this is about. And this third down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long.
57's Mike. Hey, tighten down. There you go. 57's the Mike. 57's the Mike. Let's go, 1-1. Armin. 57. Night, sweetheart.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. And this is going to be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
55
From the gun on 3rd down. Lawrence. The open man is Smith. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a 1st down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Let's go. Hey, lock it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me. Check.
22 jet bombers.
17.
Mike, buzz.
55. Let's get the ball. Mike, 55. Let's go.
2nd and 6. Being chased out left. Throw left side complete. It's Kramer. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. They'll run it now out of the gun. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
He's letting it fly for Cooks. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. This quarterback now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Lawrence. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And that'll bring up second down.
Here we go. 18 Gators. Kill. Hey, turn it up. Protein spill. Hey, Zoo.
51 the mic.
Throwing again. Lawrence. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 21.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Second and 6 at the 25-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6.
What we got? 57's Mike. Mike 57. Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Mike's 57's Mike. Why? Get wide.
Now this time Murray to throw it. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
Incomplete on the jump ball. Brings up third down and 6 yards to go.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score.
Let's go. Let's do this.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. He'll have a first down past the 40 as they finally wrangle him in at the 48. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
Every team in the league always wants explosive plays, breakout plays, and even more so when it's your horse who's had a tough time during the game.
Yeah, not that great in the first half. Maybe he can recalibrate here in the third and then carry that over to the fourth.
I like that. Recalibrate. Strong.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Check three. He's checking. Look at me. Go. 25. Check 25. Get it.
Out of the pistol, the give to Jones. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Here we go.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He gets it to Cooks. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Watch the ship. Watch.
Hey, Sam off. Watch the ship. Hey, Charlie. Sit up. Fire.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Go, go. Hustle, hustle.
And we got to get to the ball, D. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving.
Say go.
2nd and 5. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. That's their first time getting to the quarterback, sack number 1. And, you know, they had 5 last week, I'm remembering.
And you have to find a way to slow down the pass rush, not necessarily with just protecting your quarterback, but you show them a lot of different looks, and they did that in the first half. You know, different angles, different things to slow down the speed. They got to him here in the second half. Now they've got to come up with a counter to that and maybe do something different.
I know he ain't got it. Hey, alert 3.
Look, squeeze. Hey, Oregon.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Lawrence. It's caught. Smith. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Well, close game, second half. You obviously hate to leave 3 out on the field.
Especially in a game like this when you know points are hard to come by. That was one of their best opportunities so far, and they come away with nothing.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
You got nothing. Yeah. 3. Alert 3. Off. Hey, watch it.
On 1st down, McGraw. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And down he goes just shy of the 25. Now, penalty marker is down. Let's see what that's about. Yeah, this is going to put them back with a not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
Come on, set. 15, run. 15 on.
Check safety.
Tight dog. 49, check 49. Hey, Delta.
Slam.
Check. X3. 218, chopper.
On first down, Lawrence. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Here we go.
Let's go now. 10 logo.
Watch the flag. Watch the flag. Watch the flag. Watch the flag. Motion. Block.
Rock it.
After the penalty, it's Jones. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
Gator. Hey, team 6. Team 6.
Squeeze, double.
Hey, check right. Watching your guys. Be careful.
To throw on second down, Lawrence. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards.
Small. Ready.
On first and 10, Lawrence, flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Ready up.
First down, Buccaneers.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
At their 48-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
Hey, Alpha.
Mike, 55.
Shoot.
From the gun, Lawrence dancing to his left. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 41-yard line.
And a Buccaneer first down.
So from Panther territory now, it's first and 10 at the 41.
Let's go. Check 26.
Get it.
On the counter, here's Jones. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be second and 12.
Under 10.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Here we go. 8-3. Hey. High 7.
Mark 55.
Looking to throw on second down. Lawrence. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. The Bucs on third down. They've been excellent, 6 for 7. This is third down and 12.
Slam.
Hey, Foxtrot. 55.
Operating from the gun, Lawrence. He's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up fourth. So a challenge is upon us. I tell you, close game, fourth quarter. This is a huge decision.
Oh, no doubt about that, partner. A lot has to be riding on this call. And you know it is a tight one because it has to be indisputable visual evidence in order to change it. Now here's the big question. Do they actually have that evidence?
We're about to find out. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. This one angles out of bounds at a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Hey, I'm coming. Hey, motion. 58, boys, 58.
They'll run on first down. McGraw trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 5-yard line.
Right, 44. Right, Mike, 44. 6. Yo.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. The Panthers on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15.
44 to Mike. 44 to Mike. Check. Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it. 40 Hayward. Mike, 44.
Murray with a 3rd and long. He's going to look deep for more. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
Ready. Get Mike. I don't think you got it, sir. I want flare.
And again this time to the tailback. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Mike 51. I'll get him.
From the gun, Lawrence. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
Hey, echo.
51 to Mike. Check back.
On 3rd down, Lawrence buying time to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
61, matchbox lights.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. We'll check on his status when we get back. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go, T. Get off the field.
2nd and 3. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Lawrence to the end zone, but it's incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Lawrence. It is intercepted at the goal line. Read it well, and it's picked. And nothing there on the return. They got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
On 1st down, McGraw. And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. Now a give right side. McGraw. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
On 2nd and 12, Murray. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
to throw on third down. Murray. And this is caught. He hits Moore. He's at the 30, 20, 10. Touchdown, Carolina. David Moore, 81 yards. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
5, 5. Go, Jackrabbit, come on.
Now whistles here before the snap. Looked like one of the Bucs may have moved. They were looking good on second down, but now they're backed up 5 yards by the false start, and it's 2nd and 8.
Mike 5-5, Mike 55, Mike 5-5. Hey, I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
From the gun, Lawrence. He's going to let it fly. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. Tried to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. A 3rd down gain of 19.
Hey, Charlie.
Throwing on 1st down. Lawrence. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags it for the pick. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
And space opens a bit as he gets it across the 15 to the 17-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. They'll keep it on the ground. McGraw, and they'll get him down here at the 23. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to look deep for more. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The surprise 2nd-round pick, Sean Bunting there to get a hand in.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. They'll try the left side. McGraw. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave them with third and still 7 yards to go. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. On third down, Murray. He's going to look deep from trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And that will write a finish to this ball game. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for Carolina, it's a win they needed, if for nothing else in their sanity, as they move to 4-6. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Tampa Bay, they're going the wrong way, as this will drop them to 3-7 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.